Hello, everybody. My name is Ryan Koki of the Seahawk Recap Show, and welcome to another Seahawk roster moves video. This is the Week 14 edition Seahawks news for you guys today because there's been a lot happening this week, and I'm finally here and ready to talk about it with you guys. So, without me rambling on too much more in the intro, let's get to some important Seahawks news ahead of Week 14 versus the Arizona Cardinals. If you like these videos and you would like to see any more future content from this channel, please consider subscribing. That really helps out a lot. And please consider liking the video. That is greatly appreciated. The first piece of news I wanted to get to today was Uchenna Nwosu is finally back on the team. He was activated yesterday. And as we all know, Uchenna Nwosu has been on IR for the Seahawks for the majority of this season this year due to multiple injuries that he has been dealing with and suffered this season. The MCL sprain, of course, in the preseason Week 4 matchup versus the Browns, where Isaiah Ford illegally chop blocked him. That put him out for a couple games. Then in Week 6, he came back to play against the 49ers and only lasted about, I believe it was like 4 snaps. And then he tore his quad and was out for the game and put on long-term injury reserve on October 10th this season. But he's finally back on the field, and this lethal pass rushing unit just added another big weapon to help with their playoff push. I just really hope he can stay healthy this time for the remainder of the season and beyond. He's really had some rotten luck when it's come to injuries. He's only played a couple games in a Seahawks uniform. Again, remember, he was out last year with an injury. I believe he messed up his knee there as well. So it's about time he's back, and I can't wait to see what happens with him on this pass rush next game against the Arizona Cardinals. And if you need to limit his snaps, you need to limit his snaps. It'll be fine. The final piece of news I wanted to get to today was the Seahawks are shaking up their entire kickoff return unit. Week 13 against the New York Jets, we saw a lot of miscues by the special teams, especially the kicking return unit with Laviska Shenault and D. Williams on it. They fumbled, they lost 2 punts, but I think they fumbled 3 times during that game. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And when you're here, when your specific job is to be a kickoff return specialist and you can't even do that well, obviously you're gonna have some issues. And unfortunately for Laviska Shenault and D. Williams, they were released. The Seahawks then claimed off waivers wide receiver Jalen Durden from the Cleveland Browns. He is a former 2021 fourth round draft pick from Tampa, and it hasn't been officially announced yet as of this recording, but Kenny McIntosh, I would assume, is going to be the other kickoff return man for the Seahawks for the remainder of the season, considering that we've already seen Kenny McIntosh at that spot and returning kicks. He was returning kicks, I believe, throughout preseason, and I believe he returned a kick when D. Williams was out with injury in one of the games this season. So that seems like a perfect fit. And I believe those guys, Kenny McIntosh and Jalen Durden, will be the kickoff return specialist for the Seahawks going forward into week 14 and beyond. Honestly, I just really hope that they don't have a mess of a time like week 14. I'm super excited to see what the Seahawks can do in week 14 against the Arizona Cardinals. It's another NFC West divisional matchup and fighting over first place once again. Let's see if the Seahawks can get the win. Anyways, guys, that is it for this Seahawks roster moves video. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you like these moves? Are you happy with these moves? What are you excited for the remainder of the season? I will see you guys in the next video on Sunday when the Seahawks take on the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona. Take care of yourselves and have a good day.